Hello everyone, this is your captain speaking, and welcome back to the stream. Here we are. Don't worry about that, I was just in my settings. Hello everyone. I haven't opened any of these in a couple of days. Okay, so we're gonna be doing some battlegrounds, not any of the random battlegrounds like the normal ones. Nothing wrong with them. Nothing wrong with the normal battlegrounds. I prefer the epic battlegrounds, personally. For those who don't know, there are many different types of battlegrounds in World of Warcraft. Warsong Gulch, for example, is Capture the Flag, which is a 10v10 map, so it's considered a normal battleground. Anything that is considered an epic battleground is 40v40. At the moment, there are only Ashran is 35v35, so I guess technically 35 and up. So the epic battlegrounds that we have a chance to play today are Ashran, Battle for Wintergrasp, Alterac Valley, Isle of Conquest, and Alterac Valley. I already said that. Isle of Conquest, Alterac Valley, Isle of Conquest, Battle for Wintergrasp, Ashran. There used to be another one, Strand of the Ancients, but it was kind of meh. Honestly, if they're gonna remove Strand of the Ancients, I really feel like they should just remove Isle of Conquest. It's not very fun. Hello, Xander. Welcome. Meanwhile, some of the normal battleground types, because I'll explain what the epic battlegrounds are when we're in there, because each one is slightly different. Well, slightly different. So Warsong Gulch is one we're not going to be playing today, but it's a 10v10 capture the flag map, first to 3 wins, otherwise whoever has most flag caps wins. You know how that goes. Arathi Basin is a domination map, it is 15v15. Domination map is you hold the point. You get the points, there are 5 points on the map, and you hold as many as possible to get more points. Whoever gets the most points wins. Or whoever hits max points first wins. Eye of the Storm is also domination. It is a little bit of a more annoying map, though. Battle for Gilneas is also a domination. It has 3 points, though. Eye of the Storm has 4. Eye of the Storm is actually weird, because Eye of the Storm is a domination capture the flag mix. So it has 4 points, but you can also capture a flag, and if you capture the flag while you have more domination points held, then you get more points. Battle for Gilneas has 3 capture points to hold. Otherwise, same rules apply. Twin Peaks is capture the flag again, just like the other one. First to 3 wins, otherwise whoever has most caps wins. Silver Shard Mines is a payload map. It is the only payload map that we have in World of Warcraft. There are these payloads, but there are 3 minecarts. You want to have possession of the minecart once it gets into the depot. If you have possession of the minecart when it gets into the depot, you get the points. And there are 3 minecarts at a time, and whoever gets to the top points first, the max points first, wins. Power Orbs is Temple of Kot Mogu, and one of the only battlegrounds that Alliance, for some reason, is pretty good at. There are 4 orbs on the map. You collect a number of these orbs, you hold on to them to get points. However, you get more points if you're in the middle of the map, which is, of course, where all the PvP is happening. So if you go there, into the dangerous area, and you hold it, you get more points. It's basically inconsequential if you have the orb outside of there, so you're just in the middle anyway. Seething Shore is a resource race, also one of the few that the Alliance is pretty good at. What resource race in this context means is there are going to be different mining areas on the map. You'll be able to see it on the map, like opening up the map, you'll be able to see it appearing on the map. You have to go there and you have to mine that material to get those resources for your team. When whoever maxes out on the resources first wins. Deepwind Gorge was also... The interesting thing with Deepwind Gorge was it was also semi-capture the flag domination. I believe there's 5 different points that you can hold, but originally you used to also be able to go into the enemy base and get a minecart, which then if you took all the way back to your base, you would get more points. I believe you had to stop at least one objective you were holding, but I'm not sure if that's the case or if people just went that direction for safety. But that is no longer part of it. We are still in queue, and that is fine, so I will start explaining a little bit of the epic battlegrounds that we will be playing today. So, starting with Alterac Valley. Alterac Valley... So, there's 40 of you on each team. The first thing you do is you go to try to kill the enemy's first boss, because the other team has 2 bosses. They have their final boss, and their sort of mini-boss, I call it their first boss. You take down the first boss, you then have to claim 4 towers, or if you're on Horde, you have to claim 4 bunkers, but we're Alliance, so we're going to use Alliance terminology. You then have to claim 4 towers, and when you claim them, you then have to wait in them a certain period of time before they get destroyed, which then essentially nerfs the final boss. The way that you win Alterac Valley is either you run the other team out of resources, which they lose a resource every time a player dies, and they, I believe if I remember correctly, they also lose points when towers are broken. So you can either, like, camp the enemy team until they run out of resources, or reinforcements, I think is what it's technically called, or you can hold the towers, burn them, and then burn the final boss. Isle of Conquest is a little bit similar. Essentially, think of it like domination. You have to claim certain objective points to gain access to certain things, such as you claim docks to get glaive throwers. The reason you do that is because what you have to do is you have to break the walls to get into the enemy base, so that then you can kill their boss. Or if you, like, get the airship one, you can, like, parachute in and, like, plant charges and stuff. There's different ways, but the most reliable way, at least for Alliance, is you go to docks, claim docks, get glaives, break the wall, go in, kill the enemy boss. This one does not have reinforcements, so one of you has to kill the enemy boss before the game ends. Battle for Wintergrasp. Battle for Wintergrasp has a time limit. So, the reason it has a time limit is because there's 2 separate types of fighting in Battle for Wintergrasp. You are either the attacker or the defender. If you're the defender, you have to wait out the timer, and not let them kill your boss. Or not really kill your boss, they have to break your walls and then break another wall and then claim an object. So you don't really have a boss to fight, but you have to break a lot more walls. So as a when you're on defense, your job is to keep them from doing that. But your other job is also to run down the timer. The offense have 3 towers. If you as defense go and break those towers, each tower that's broken cuts the time, like, massively. So you are when you're on defense, you are trying to balance both defending your keep, essentially, and also going and, let me turn this down a little bit, it's a little bit loud. Sorry about that. You're trying to balance both protecting your objective, but also going and destroying theirs. Meanwhile, if you are on attack, what you want to do is you want to claim these workshops that then give you siege vehicles, and then use the siege vehicles to break the walls to get into the enemy keep. It's basically time-based. If you run out the timer, you win on defense. If you break through the walls and claim the object, you win on attack. Ashran is a very unique one, and I am extremely upset about what has happened to it. about twice a year we get to have Classic Ashran. Classic Ashran, in my opinion, was peak Epic Battlegrounds. What it is now is you either reduce the enemy reinforcements to 0, which means you kill all of the enemy, like all of your enemy players, or you kill their boss. So what that really turns into nowadays is doing backdoor strat and hoping that you run faster than the enemy team, and for some reason the horde always runs faster and they win. What Ashran used to be is Ashran used to be 24/7 PvP. Ashran didn't end. You would join in an Ashran match and you would play for a couple hours, and then you'd be like, okay, I gotta go to college, I gotta go do my classes, I'll be back later, y'all. And like, they'll be like, okay, have a good day at class. And you'd go and you'd do your college class and you'd come back and you'd make some food and you'd get back on and you'd log back in and you'd get back into the battleground and you'd see the same names from this morning. You'd be like, hey, how's it going? And they'd be like, going good. We're on a win streak right now. We're on a win cycle right now. How was class? And like, that was just what happened. Because Ashran was, yeah, you kill the enemy leader, but they didn't have reinforcements. And because it was an endless battleground, it would be a fight to claim the objectives, because there's objectives you can claim to sort of push the fight closer to the enemy boss to make the enemy boss come out, instead of having to run into their backline. And so what you would do is you would push along, get those capture points, and then kill the boss, and then there were events that would spawn around the map. Like there's ghosts over here, get rid of them. Or there's Azurite over here, go collect it and put it in your minecart, and if you collect all of it, you get the resource points. And there was a middle graveyard that you could get after things had moved around, like, up and down the map. You could claim a closer graveyard that was halfway through the map, and either you could claim it or the enemy could claim it, and I think you would have control of it for about 15 minutes. Don't quote me on that one. And there was a race. There was an Elec race at one point. There's so many different things that you would do, and so when you got on a win streak, what you would usually end up doing is you would win against the enemy boss, and then you would cycle through all of the outside objectives, and you would just cycle that for a while waiting for the boss to respawn, and then you would push, kill the enemy boss again, and then cycle through the other tasks again. Or if they were currently pushing your boss and like trying to push up the road to your boss, you could just say, fuck it, disengage, and go start doing those events around the map, so that you would at least have control of that, because having control of that gives you more resources, which then allows you to summon allies. So you would farm that, and then they would kill your boss, and then you would keep having that on farm until you had enough resources to summon the allies you needed to do your push, to then you take control. It was like a push and pull, a give and take, and it was so much fun. I genuinely, during Warlords of Draenor... No, it's not Azurite. Because it was Warlords of Draenor. You have to go gain materials, whatever it was. Because this was pre-Azurite, I forgot. But regardless, I would sub monthly just to play Ashran. Like, I was having an issue with my guild at the time, so I wasn't raiding and a bunch of different stuff. And so I would actually sub to the game to just play Ashran after class and after work and all that. Okay, we are now in Wintergrasp. I previously did explain this. I don't know why it's spawning them there. It's spawning us there and then teleporting us here. Hello, Dahono. So like I had explained earlier, we are currently in Winter Grasp, and we are now on defense. So this is our defensive area. We want to keep them from breaking through this wall, and then breaking through that wall. Because if they break through that wall, they win. Because there's a thing inside. So they have to break through 3 walls to get there. And they have control over the workshops. So what we want to do is we want to go take control of their workshops, because they have 4 workshops that can make siege vehicles. But we also want to destroy these 3 towers. In order to destroy them, we need siege vehicles. So we have to take their siege workshops to then destroy their towers to knock down their timer, because we have to wait out the timer to win. They have to destroy our walls before the timer runs out for them to win. I'll grab a health stone even though I'll forget to use it. Repair my gear while I'm here. How's my transmog? Do I look okay? Yeah, I'm transmogged. Cool. Okay, mount up. Give me just a second, I'm gonna have a drink of coffee. Apologies, I just needed some coffee. Okay. Hit SR. So I guess we're gonna go Sunken Ring. Let me turn up the volume, actually. Let's try out with 50%. So what we're doing right now is we are pushing towards Sunken Ring Vehicle Workshop, or SR Workshop. Because if we take control of SR Workshop, then we will have access to siege vehicles. At which point, we will then hop on some and head down this path to go to Flame Watchtower. In order to be able to use siege vehicles, the Horde have to show up. Here they come. Okay, they're coming from behind. So we actually need Hordes to show up so that we can kill them. So that we can, gain, like, rank. Because you have to get, like, to certain ranks in the battleground in order to be allowed to use siege vehicles. I think that's a holdover from, like, the overhaul of honor and like, all that sort of stuff. Yeah, see, now I'm rank 1 corporal, which means I'll be able to use a catapult. But I think it's a holdover from the, okay, it's been captured by the Alliance. While they are attacking, I am going to go grab a siege vehicle. And I'm going to start heading towards... Where is it? Where is the man? Where's the man? There we go. I'm now going to build a catapult. I am now first lieutenant, which means I can actually build something that isn't that. I'm going to build a siege engine. And now we're going to go to Flame Watchtower. Because since a majority of them pushed here, they might not... Okay. Well, it's just a small batch of them. We should be fine. Bruh. Does this warrior mind? Okay, that did not work. Fail! Okay, well, that's unfortunate. Large group of them pushed at that point, and it looks like most of our people are still fighting here, so we did not have defense. That's okay, though. We go back here. But the goal is to get that machine to here so we can start breaking that tower. Okay, we have full vehicles. Where are they going? Come on. Come on. Okay. So they're massively holding there, but we're starting to have some people come to back up. Okay, this is good. Gonna go after the warrior first because it's attacking our machines. Don't attack our machines. That is not permitted. Cool. One down. Gonna take out the mage next. Or work on taking out. Ooh, no, we're gonna swap to the druid actually because the mage I swapped. Nice. Okay. Waiting. 7. Waiting. And there we go. We can now attack the mage and down. They threw down a tar trap, just gonna make us a little bit slower, but I don't think it affects siege engines, or maybe it does, but it doesn't seem to do so enough to be a concern. I am going to target not one of the players, but actually the catapult at this point, because the catapult can actually do a lot of damage to machines, which is a little bit of a concern. As you can see, currently there's 40 minutes remaining in the match. I do not expect us to actually be there for that long. The reason the timer is so long is actually because of the towers. Because when you break the towers, it cuts down the time massively. So that means it has to start with a large time in order to, like, even all of that out. That is a mage that is attacking me, so I'm going to swap to them. And I die. But that's okay. You die all the time in this game. It's really not that much of a problem. Unfortunately, we are getting kind of bottlenecked here. So, it looks like some people are making a push for BT workshop, which might actually be a good plan, especially if they're focusing so hard on holding E-Spark. We might not be able to get that tower at the moment, but if we start pushing BT workshop, then we can go to Shadow Sight. So I think I might see if I can push with that group instead of holding at, Ooh, wait, West Spark has been claimed. Okay. That's poggers. Because now it looks like we're pushing BT as well. So if we take BT and West Spark, that will be incredibly beneficial for us. I'm going to start heading over there. And I'm gonna get stuck in the water. Whee! Okay. Let's see if I can get up this way. Come on. You know you want to let me. You know you want to let me. You know you want to let me? Hell yeah. I win. Okay. So I'm coming back over this way, specifically so that I can go this way. What the hell? Oh, god damn it. Bruh. Damn. Ha! But now I'm spotting at this. Pog. So it looks like at the moment Sunken Ring is currently trying to build siege vehicles to push E-Spark Vehicle Workshop. Meanwhile, I'm going to try to grab a vehicle here at West Spark. Fuck. Listen, we don't gotta do this. We don't gotta do this. We don't have to do this. We don't have to do this. I just want a machine. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Fuck! Damn! I genuinely thought that would work. I don't know why I thought it would work, but I did think that it would, in fact, work. Funny story, it didn't. But now we know? Smile? That is a little bit unfortunate, though, because it is a little bit annoying. Because now I'm spawning here, and I don't know that we're gonna have enough strength to be able to fight this off, but I will attempt to help. Oh, we do have a seed vehicle coming back, though, to help. So maybe we can do this. You are a healer, so I will prioritize you first. Oh god, and a priest. Ugh. Nope, 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 nope. Kill the healer. The healer's healing too hard. And they captured it back. Damn. Well, we do have this one, though, so we can at least push from here. Okay. Eastern Tower has been damaged. Nice. Western Tower has also been damaged. Also nice. We are going to grab a fucking siege vehicle. Please give me a siege engine. I'm stuck on the door frame. Let's go! The poor guy's just like doing loops. Poor dude's just trying to get my attention. He's like, please. Hey, please help me. I am here to help you, guy. Don't worry. Boom. This is the riveting gameplay that we are going to get here now. I like this angle, though. From this angle, I get to also see our little friend here. Riveting gameplay. This is why I say Battlegrounds are my, like, relax game. Cause, like, hold on, I'm yawning. Because, like, oh, we have another friend! Cause, like, I don't know. It's not really all that intense. It's not like a raid or anything. And honestly, I think part of the relaxation comes from the fact that Alliance loses all the fucking time. Like, that's just what we do. That's just who we are. Alliance just loses Battlegrounds a lot. And, like, I've come to accept that, so I don't really care about winning in the Battlegrounds. I just want to go do some brain-off PvP, you know what I mean? What is little buddy doing? Where they going? Oh! Another friend! Hey! I've never gotten that achievement on this character. Woo! Come on, buddy. Let's go for middle tower. Let's go. And see, it knocked off like 8 minutes on the clock. So if we destroy this tower and we destroy that tower, that knocks them down so much. What the hell did I get stuck on? This game is very silly sometimes. Stretch. Why are we just standing here? Let's go, buds! Let's go! Oh no, is that enemy here? Oh no! We have a paladin. What have you got? Nothing! You got nothing! Our paladin's gonna kill you and we're gonna win. I also like to arrange my, my siege tank, or whatever I have, in the funniest looking position that's still doing damage. So, like, look, I'm clipped into it. This should not be helpful. But it's funny. Anyway, we've got people backing us up, so we should be good here. Haha, destroyed. Get destroyed. Get destroyed. Lol. I do get a little bit toxic when I play Battlegrounds, I will admit. I get a little bit snarky, I get a little bit rude. Sometimes I get a little bit toxic in the match chat. Shit. Okay, this is actually gonna be a problem. Because we have to go right through enemy territory. Oh, but we do have some people coming down this way to help, so maybe it'll be okay? Maybe we can converge at the same time? Probably not. It does look like they're a little bit distracted by those ones, so I'm gonna see if I can just keep on pushing through. Later. And I'm late, but I'm here. Hey, Bluette! Welcome, welcome. We are currently playing a match of Wintergrasp. We are currently on defense, so we are having to protect our fortress. As it stands, I don't think they have even started to break a single wall. So that's a little bit unfortunate for them, but very, very good for us. Unfortunately, now that we're coming up here, I do see that they do have a catapult. Though it appears to be abandoned? Cool. It's abandoned. I don't have to worry about it at all. So what we want to do is destroy this, because for every tower, it looks like it removes about 8 minutes from the pool, and as you can see, they have 11 minutes right now to finish their attack. Just a little bit ago, they had 30. So destroying the towers is very beneficial when you are on defense, because it means you don't have to sit there for as long. And there we go. They now have 3 minutes to break through 3 walls. That is not going to happen. We win. Now we just have to sit for 3 minutes instead of having to sit for 30. this is obviously the ideal way to play the video game, is where you have to sit there and play it for less. Because then, if you sit there and play it for less, you get to play more of it, but somewhere else. Wintergrasp is definitely not one of my favorites. It's not bad. It's not Isle of Conquest. I just don't like Isle of Conquest. I feel like Wintergrasp is a lot more clear in what you're supposed to do, but it could also be due to when I started playing, because I did actually play some, like, normal Wintergrasp, because I mentioned earlier that, Ashran has changed. Wintergrasp has also changed, because it used to just be a non-instanced PvP area, and you can still go there and do non-instanced PvP. No one does that, because it's 7 expansions behind current content, but theoretically you could still do that. But now it also has this instanced version that is very similar to the non-instanced version, but is not quite the same. But it's a lot closer than, like, current Ashran to classic Ashran. Like, that's nothing like the other. So basically, destroying the towers is a new speedrun strat discovered by WoW player Captain Sarlo, which cuts the runtime into a fraction of what it used to be. It is definitely a speedrun strat, yes. But only if you're on defense. If you're on attack, it's actually time loss. Which, as we all know, time loss is time saved for next run. But it is ideal to, in fact, not get the time loss at all. Oh no, they broke my machine. Oh no, we only have to be in the match for 45 more seconds. Oh no! Honestly, I feel kind of bad for attack once the 3 towers are broken, because, like, what are they gonna do? They can't do anything. They just have to sit there and wait to lose. Which kind of sucks, but it's only like 3 minutes, so not too bad, you know what I mean? It's definitely not one of the faster, battlegrounds that you get these days, or at least not one of the faster epic battlegrounds that you get these days. It's not bad. I much prefer Alterac Valley and even New Ashran, but to each their own. This was a big deal back in the day. And we win victory. Ouch. And now we come back to Stormwind, to my AFK spot. I AFK up here, because it is mostly out of the way, and also I get to hear any of the dialogue that happens at the trading post, which is very cute, and very makes me smile. Also, this guy comes up here and then stutters in his flight path, which is kind of funny to see. But yeah, so that's one epic battleground. I'm in specifics again. Gonna do another random epic. I hope we get, like, Alterac Valley or something. I would really like to show off that. Ooh! Blacksmithing pattern. Not BOP. Okay. Cannot exceed the maximum for that. What do you mean? What do you mean I have the maximum honor? Oh my god, I'm at honor cap. Oh my god, I'm at honor cap. Fuck. That's not my flying mount! I just got so fucking lucky. I just got so lucky. I forgot I was not on my flying mount. What do I even use honor for these days? Just to get, like, mounts and stuff, but I don't even know. We're gonna fly on over here into the to Old Town, which is what this district, is called, and we're gonna see what I can buy with my, no, cause see, that's for marks of honor. Here's some honor. Okay. So Cataclysmic requires marks of honor, but Corrupted Aspirant lets me buy things. Okay. What else can I buy? Ruthless Gladiator? No, that requires marks. Honor rewards. That's just That's just gold. Bloodthirsty Gladiator, that's also marks. Okay, so I guess I can honor heirlooms? That's just marks again. Okay. So it looks like I can buy from this person at least. So I guess we can get some armor I don't have. So like, I don't have this, so let's get it. Don't have that. I guess we'll just buy some transmogs I don't have. Okay. That's as much armor as I know how to, that's as much as I know how to spend right now. This is the Valor Quartermaster, which now it's... Ooh, wait, now it's all for gold. Except for tokens. So if you got a token, you can trade it in. Okay, do I have any of these? How much gold do I have? Do I want this set? It's not the best set, but it's not, like, garbage. I mean, it's not great, but it's not god-awful. I mean, the boots are kind of god-awful. Okay, we get to go back into it. Yes! Poggers! This is a victory for the gays. And by gays, I mean me. Specifically, only me. I am one of the only people who actually likes this fucking map! This is just like back in the day when I used to be the only person who liked Gnomeregan. Good times. Anyway, so... Unfortunately, this map has been extremely destroyed. Way below its former glory. So we're just gonna do backdoor strat, and if the Horde outruns us, they win. It sucks! I still love the map, though. Okay, I'm going to mute real quick to have a little bit of coffee. Okay, I am back. Ooh, potato stew. Okay, we are down 4 players. That is not ideal, but we do have 50 seconds left to claim more people. So, this used to be an incredibly beautiful and incredibly elaborate map. My favorite map in the game. Like I said earlier, I legitimately would sub to World of Warcraft just to play Ashran. That's what I did, is I would sub to play Ashran, and then I would play Ashran, and then I would go to bed, and then I would wake up, and I would play Ashran, and then I would go to college, and then I would come home and make some food, and then I would sit here and play Ashran. That's what I did. I had a good time, and then they broke it in Legion. I went to do auto mod and then I couldn't tab back in. Guys, I just got a fucking box of bees is such a quote. Why is Toohey this constantly funny? Some people are just hilarious. I've kind of been that person occasionally at work, just because I'll just say things, and then people decide that they're hilarious. Like, at one point, back during COVID, we got a ton of pallets of books, right? It was exhausting, it was frustrating, it was a whole deal. So then, like a year or so ago, we got a pallet of books. And I was displeased. And so I, like, jokingly, lightly tapped it with my foot, like, pretending to kick it. And then I felt bad. And just, without even thinking, I just said, no, I will not punish this one for the sins of the others. And that was just how my brain worked. And my coworkers and my boss thought that was comedy gold. And I was like, I don't understand. I just said what I was thinking at the time. Okay, so this is backdoor strat. We have gone backdoor. We have now made it into the room. We are now going to attempt to kill the boss. We have one shot at this. Why is it attacking me? Why is he on me? Unfortunately, I assume Horde got there first because they usually get there first. And so we are probably going to lose this match. Yeah, we still have too many people outside and not enough people on the boss. That's GG. Oh well, time save for next run. Oh, they wiped! Wait, winnable. This might actually be doable. Hold on. Someone in match chat is saying they wiped. Fuck. Oh, don't let both of us wipe. That means we're gonna be stuck here for ages. I mean, I like it here, but just doing the back and forth... Like, people don't even do the back and forth, they just kill each other. There's still a bunch of people there killing boss. So I guess as long as they stay alive and they keep pushing boss. Oh no, they're going down. Yep, this is gonna be a long battle. Maybe this will even mean we get to actually play the video game. Holy shit. Can you imagine playing the video game? Okay, so what we have to do to actually do this normally is we have to capture each flag here. So what we're doing here is we're holding this point and we capture it by having more of us than there are the opposing team, so the Horde. So if we have more alliance around this flag than Horde, we are actively capturing it. If there's an even amount, then it's contested at whatever level it's at. If they have more than us, then they start taking it. So currently they are pushing, and they do have quite a few of them that are pushing, but they're not actually getting close enough to be able to contest. So that's actually really good for us. Oh, there is a rogue. I'm going to start attacking them. There's a little bit of frame droppage. That just kind of happens in this one. We have won this stage of the battle. Phenomenal! So now this flag becomes ours, and we should now be able to, once it swaps over, be able to capture the middle graveyard. You can see at the top it says stage begins in 5 seconds. That'll be when it swaps over to us pushing the next flag, where they either have to hold that flag to capture it or we have to push it to capture it. At that point, this should be our location, and that flag has spawned. I'm going to see if they will let me capture the graveyard. I don't think they will yet. Yeah, it looks like Graveyard is not yet capturable. But it should be soon? Theoretically? I don't actually recall how this works. Usually I have someone else get it, so... I think we have to wait for a message to go out. Oh, also, are you feeling better after those migraines last week? I am. Thank you for asking. I do unfortunately just get migraines from time to time. We haven't yet figured out a solution for it. We do know that migraines do run in my family, so we do have some solutions, like short-term solutions. But sometimes they just suck. Sometimes they just suck. I'm lucky in that I don't usually get terribly bad migraines. Not like I don't always get ones that are like, I have to sit in a dark room with a cold compress over my eyes kind of thing. Usually, my migraines are just like... They're like headaches, except a little bit stronger and only react to migraine medication. Which is how I found out they were migraines, because I thought I had just, like, built up a tolerance to normal headache medication. Whoopsies, that's not what I wanted. Because, like, my mom always had migraine medicine in the house, so I always took migraine medicine when I had a quote-unquote headache, and it worked. So I just thought, oh, it's because I take the migraine medicine all the time, so my brain just got used to it, and so I have to take the migraine medicine. And then my doctor looked me in the eyes and was like, that's not how that works. And I went, oh, okay, cool. But yeah, so migraines are just something that I end up having to deal with, but sometimes the best thing I can do is just not do anything and just kind of relax. Let me check the time. Okay. I think after this game we're probably gonna call it, because I imagine this game will probably take 15 to 30 minutes, honestly. Okay. They're at 102, we're at 125. About 20 minutes? I feel like it's gonna take about 20 minutes. I'm just gonna capture this flag so we can start pushing. Ba ba ba. I kind of feel like I need to add a mic onto the desk now that I have a desk mic. Yes, I forgot I can still get broken bones here. That's a hell of a sentence. Okay, so yes, I do know it looks a little bit absurd that my character currently has almost 4,000 broken bones in her backpack. Listen. It's fine. What is happening? Oh, my music just had like an like a break in the middle. So in Ashran, there is a currency, essentially, that you can get called Broken Bones. You get it by attacking enemy players, and it just sort of deposits into your inventory for every kill. For every honorable kill. Those are then used at what is called your garrison, which was sort of like the big deal for this expansion. You would use them to, like, put them on an altar or something, or put them in the bone pile. I'm still not entirely sure what was up with that. But basically, you would use them as a resource, which would then cause you to get extra PvP rewards. So, like, gold, a couple bits of armor, that kind of thing. Fuck, they got Corlock. Oh, that's annoying. Okay, we're gonna have to kill him first. No, 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 no. No thanks. Just realized I know 2 people who occasionally have migraines, you and my sister. Migraines are surprisingly common, unfortunately. Especially since there's not, like... As far as I'm aware, at least, there's not really a go-to fix for them. Which is really, really annoying. Oh, thank you. I will adjust my posture. I moved to adjust my posture and I immediately died, but that's fine because I probably would have immediately died. Anyway. Posture adjusted, thank you. My brother also gets migraines, I believe. And they haven't figured out what causes his either, so... We have different things that work. I'm at the point where I only occasionally get, like, the really bad ones. Like, occasionally I'll get one where I just... I think a couple weeks back, or maybe a couple months back, I got a really bad migraine, and the only solution I really had was I, like, hid in the bathroom, because it was the darkest room and the quietest room in the house. And so I, like, hid in the bathroom and, like, put down towels in the bathtub and just, like, curled up in the bathtub with the lights off, with the shower curtain drawn, and just, like, took a nap. And that was, like... That was the solution that I had at the time, so... But usually it doesn't get that bad. It just... It hurts, and it's distracting, and sometimes I have to put on my eye patch in order to lower the amount of stimuli, because I have the kind of migraine that, like, goes around one eye. Like, it specifically is usually around my left eye socket. So if I cover it, it helps a little bit with keeping the stimuli from being too overwhelming. But it doesn't always work. Also, the eye patch I have is kind of awful, because I got it, like, 5 years ago at a Walmart, because it was the only place I had found that sold an eye patch. And I don't mean, like, those eye bandage things. Because, oh my god, no. I don't mess with strange bandages. I don't mean to call it strange. What I mean is, I have a latex allergy, and for a long time, basically every bandage was made of latex, so I had to get special bandages that weren't made of latex. So I'm just, like, averse to any bandages that are not the kind that I use. Like, I have my own box of bandages at work, even though we have non-latex bandages at work now, just because I'm so used to, like, not trusting any random bandages that were at work, or at school, or anything like that. That sounds terrifying. I could never imagine any sort of pain to that extent. It's definitely not fun, but the thing for me is it's a little bit hard to quantify it because I have other pain issues as well. Like, I have my chronic chest pain, I had some other pain I was dealing with for a while, I have my migraines, I have my knee pain, so, like, sometimes it's hard to quantify. It wasn't really scary that time, it was just, I was just miserable. The first time I got my really bad migraine, though, or like 2 times ago, it was like stabbing kind of pain in the eye socket, and that one freaked me out. But it was mainly because I didn't realize I had migraines yet. I thought I was having a cluster headache or a stabbing or a sudden spike headache or whatever. So I was more scared because I didn't understand what was happening. But honestly, one of the problems with having chronic pain is that you don't necessarily become desensitized to pain, because you still feel pain, you know what I mean? But, like, it's kind of like you're like, well, another one! You know what I mean? Like, I was having some pain because of, like I said, I got some dentist work done last week, and I was experiencing pain from that. And I was talking with each, and I was like, I don't know if this is a concerning amount of pain to be in a week after that, because from my quantifying of pain, it's not pleasant, but it's not concerning, you know? Like, it's not anywhere near my chest pain, but also it's in my face, so I don't know. To clarify though, I am doing better. It takes me a little bit longer to heal, so that's why I was feeling more pain over the past week in my face. But I'm doing better now. I think I was wrong on my timing. I think this is between 10 and 15 minutes. This is the first time we've won a standard match in a while. I mean, granted, they could technically still turn it back. They have 25 left. They could theoretically go ham and just shred us to pieces, but it's unlikely. Especially since they keep running into us. Why are they doing that? That's not gonna work. So the lesson of the day is migraines suck. Everyone hates migraines. Yeah. They're definitely not a fun time. I would not recommend experiencing one for yourself. What am I getting pushed by? Okay, we're pushing them back. Whoa! Rip. Okay, that doesn't mean we're probably gonna miss the end of the battle, which is a little bit of a shame. We might have enough time to run back. Ooh! We're at 4,000 bones! Nice. Oh my god, my frames are so clear over here. Look at how many frames of animation we have here. That person is doing a celebratory mount dance. Okay. And as we're even getting close enough to slightly see the particles, and my frames are dropping. I love seeing people when we win. 'Cause, like, I'm just looking in the chat, and I just see someone be like, "It was an honor leading you men." Someone followed up with, "Didn't you lead us into the Horde base the one time they returned to it?" I love instance chat. We got back just in time! Yay. And that is another win. Awesome. Okay. So we are gonna call it here for today. We got in 2 battleground wins. That was fun. I got to show you Winter Grasp. Got to play Ashran and got to show you some genuine Ashran instead of just backdoor strat. God bless. Pain and I mixed together just about as well as hot oil and water. That is fair. The only reason that I'm more tolerant of pain is because I've had to manage it. Like, in my experience, if someone has a high pain tolerance, a lot of the time, in my experience, is because they've had to deal with a lot of pain, which sucks. They shouldn't have to deal with that. I just reply because I was trying to find a list of elements that don't react well when mixed. Fair. I do think we're gonna call it there, though. We did get 2 battleground wins. That was fun. Had a great time with that. Not only that, today we listened to the Jazz Hop Cafe, their playlist working, or not their playlist, their mix, Working Late, Lo-Fi Synth Vibes. I'm gonna have a link to that in the VOD. And yeah, it's been a good stream. Thank you for stopping by. I'm gonna see if I can find someone to raid real quick. This person is playing some Minecraft. Thank you for the toss. I am gonna send y'all over to this stream. Thank y'all for stopping by. I will be back at it again tomorrow. I will actually be streaming at a slightly later time tomorrow because I will be doing another collab. Once again, I'm going to be playing with Cherry and Maple to play some more Core Keeper because we had a lot of fun with that. So we're going to be doing that about 2 hours later than I normally stream is when we're going to start. And I think that's going to be a fun old time. So thank you everybody so much for watching. This has been your captain speaking. Have a good one, everyone.